To compare Apple Pay setup, start by understanding the basics of Apple Pay and its requirements. Apple Pay is a digital wallet service that allows users to make payments using their Apple devices. It requires an Apple device with iOS 8.1 or later, an Apple Watch with watchOS 2 or later, or an iPad with iOS 8.1 or later. The first step in comparing Apple Pay setup is to check the compatibility of your device. Ensure your device is compatible with Apple Pay and that you have the latest version of iOS or watchOS installed. Next, compare the setup process on different devices, such as iPhone, Apple Watch, and iPad. The setup process involves opening the Wallet app, tapping the plus sign, and following the prompts to add a credit or debit card. When comparing the setup process, consider the time it takes to add a card, the number of steps required, and the level of security involved. For example, on an iPhone, you can add a card by taking a photo of it or by manually entering the card details. On an Apple Watch, you can add a card using the Apple Watch app on your iPhone. Another key aspect to compare is the security features of Apple Pay setup. Apple Pay uses tokenization, which replaces your actual card number with a unique device account number. This provides an additional layer of security and protects your card information. Compare the security features of different devices and consider factors such as two-factor authentication and Touch ID or Face ID verification. In addition to security features, compare the user experience of Apple Pay setup on different devices. Consider factors such as the ease of use, the clarity of instructions, and the overall setup time. You can also compare the availability of customer support and the resources available to help you troubleshoot any issues during the setup process. To get the most out of Apple Pay, consider best practices such as regularly updating your device and keeping your card information up to date. You should also be aware of any fees associated with using Apple Pay, such as foreign transaction fees or cash advance fees. By following these steps and considering these factors, you can compare Apple Pay setup on different devices and choose the one that best meets your needs. Remember to always prioritize security and consider the user experience when setting up Apple Pay on your device.